Police seized tobacco products like zarda, khani and gutka worth rupees 12 lakh in Imphal. Open counselling held for posting of staff nurses and male health workers to ensure transparency in health sector. Minister Jayant Kumar asserts people of Manipur have always preserved and protected the traditions and cultures zealously. And one army major from Churachandpur and 4 suspected terrorists in an encounter in Nagaland's Mon district. Hello there and very warm welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, Janish Kasliwal, and I will be giving you all the latest news updates. Now, police today seized tobacco products like zarda, khani and gutka worth rupees 12 lakh in Imphal. A team of Imphal West Police Commando seized the tobacco products worth around rupees 12 lakhs in the market. SP Imphal West Temthing Shangwa said such drives will be continued by police under Food Safety and Standards Prohibition and Regulation on Sales Regulation 2011. He said last night around 10:15, a team of police including DSP Operation Thangkhok Chong Haukip and Inspector P. Achauba Maitei under the supervision of Additional SP Operation Imphal West Dr. S. Ibomcha checked a Tata Ace at Uripok Khoisnam Laikai. Police found sealed tobacco products inside the vehicle. The seized items were produced before the media today at Imphal West Commando Complex, Minuthong. The tobacco products were transported by Premchand Prajapati, 37 years of Uttar Pradesh, presently living at Wahingbam Laikai, and Kunjamayum Jaljit, 41 years, from Thangmaiban Hijam Diwan Laikai. SP Temthing said the tobacco products belong to Kishore Prasad from Bihar. The arrested persons have been handed over to Imphal Police Station along with the seized items. The SP said legal action under the Food Safety and Standards Prohibition and Regulation on Sales Regulation 2011 will be taken against them.
10 articles of prohibited tobacco which is prohibited under the list provided to us. So she ngarang nungdang dagi ekoi drive chatharabaga anda intercept to horaga ekoina nungdang da shumaina puba chale haina pau intelligence phangbagi ekoina intercept to horaga she recover to hobani this tobacco items and the person concerned ekoi food safety and standard officers singida piraga for necessary action hand over to Rani after this.
An open counselling was held today for posting of staff nurses and male health workers who were recruited in 2016. The open counselling was organized by Directorate of Health Services at JNIMS Auditorium. The nurses and male health workers were given postings on merit basis. Speaking at the program, Director of Health Services Dr. K. Lokendro appealed to employees of Health Department to serve the people with a sense of dedication and sacrifice. He said the open counselling was held to ensure transparency in the posting of medical staff in different parts of the state. The director also said the open counselling was done on merit basis and there was no room for bribery. Dr. Lokendra appealed to the newly appointed staff to work sincerely at their postings for at least 2 years without thinking of transfer and posting.
Manipur ki thangi raga khajran katopin ki sense ma yawi raga Manipur ki jiya tamyada kashin koya da vacancy level ya ki pila to ngam da je process ma ko lokho to na tragedi isen sangal le kamu sin mai ma man le ba ei to kamu da ara le ba do ni dongsa da su atar ra ji ki phone thamjaraga koi director na ra me da lu se madi ro me na ya bi bi raga su ma yam na इतिहासिक और पुंथांग से इसे कोई डायरेक्टर ना लखो चोने हाई वो मफम से जाम तरफ से सही है नहीं मनुष्य का एनी पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएंस हायर अप्स करिकुलर इन्फ्लुएंस हम लोग कोशिश सीधी तो नहीं करते हैं इसी तो भी लेनो अगर ये मतलब अंडरटेकिंग साइन कोई लोगे
Art and Culture Minister Lapulakpam Jayant Kumar today inaugurated a 3-day Kanglai Harauba Kamlai Harauba festival. The festival is organized by Department of Art and Culture at Ibudhau Marongkhong, Chingdrensana, Pakhanglakpal, Laibung of Government Dance College, Palace Gate. In his inaugural speech, the minister maintained that the people of Manipur have always preserved and protected their traditions and cultures zealously and are known for their art and culture. He assured that the government will take the initiative to organize the festival in a bigger scale next year. The minister also expressed the hope that the festival, which will showcase dances and songs of different communities in the state, will strengthen peace and harmony among the people. Former Art and Culture Commissioner Dr. R.K. Nimai stressed the need to strictly follow the tradition of Lai Harauba, which have been in practice for the last many years.
Lady Makri Wakalo, Lady Makri Hainavi, Kisada, Nunda, Ishor Nabito, Modibabanzi, Masi, Akumayana, Rajapto, Quinax and Natamba, Matota, Habitat. The Madubana government get to a part from Modiba, African Culture Department, Sum Masikan Natu, Makri Portu, Sumainto, the Napan Yokatana syllabus, where happened like Rag Nahavisi, Ikunagi, Mandu Pajaki, full participation and encouragement.
A 5-day photo exhibition organized jointly by Directorate of Advertising and Visual Publicity under the aegis of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Field Exhibition Officer DAVP on the theme Saath Hai Vishwas Hai, Ho Raha Vikas Hai was launched by Rajya Sabha MP KSH Bhavananda at Nambol, Poijing today. Director DIPR Megha Chandra Kongbam, Station Director and AIR Imphal Dilip Mayengbam also attended the event. KSH Bhavananda said the exhibition highlighted the centre's and the state government's commitment in translating what they have promised to the people. One-day discussion on Laubuk Kanba Amadi Lau Uba Amasung Laupu Anigi Mari was held at Awang Kuno Lansonbi Kaithel Community Hall today. The event was jointly organized by Nongchup Imphal Lomi Sinmi Chowkot Thorang Lup and Awang Kuno Mamang Laikai Development Committee. Speaking at the event, Vice President of NILSTL, Thauba Konthojam, expressed grave concern at the continuous shrinking in agricultural land in the state. He said the discussion was held with the objective to save the shrinking agricultural land. Thoiba Konthojam said the Manipur Assembly in 2014 passed the Manipur Conservation of Paddy Land and Wetland Act 2014 to preserve and protect the agricultural land in the state, but it is not yet implemented. Experts spoke about the relationship between owners of agricultural land and farmers at the meet.
Expenditure Korsan Hen Sangba, Potoliba Potoka, Sanga Yengaruba, Kanaba, Panglakta, Marmurakanda, Low Ubugi Tabasi, Hunter Pigi, Polamasu, Orapa, Omarom the Su, Labuxing Sida, Hena, Low Missing, Low Salaga Piriba, Popo Ponga, Sangamama da Ponga, Pirivicinadi. Lobusing the Zokana Pangta, Masin Maram Orakanda, Kudong Sava, Amadi Magi Kanaba Hiram, the Sinna Nimbagi, Maram Lapana, Lopama Singasi, no Mono Yolopa. However, Anisigi, Kapligna, Lomi Amadi, Lopu, Anigi Marakta, Unkanava, Yenava, Nuainadava, Mayamama, Tolagli.
Medical Superintendent Janims in a press release said facility of specialty clinic in rhinology, head and neck cancer and neuro-otology has been made available at ENT OPD Janims Hospital from June 6th. Specialty clinic in rhinology will open on Tuesdays, head and neck cancer on Wednesdays and neuro-otology on Thursdays between 1:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon. Now, Mayang Imphal Kaithel Lambi Kanbalup expressed their opposition to the government's plan to construct a Sulabh public toilet by digging the road from Konchak. Speaking at a press meet at Mayang Imphal Konchak Khuman Mini Stadium, convener of the association M. Gunindro said the people voiced their objection to the proposed construction of Sulabh last year to then Mahud Minister. He said the road is used by around 20,000 people. He also expressed the apprehension that if fire breaks out in the area, no fire tender can pass the area. He warned of Mayai Lambi Bandh and other forms of agitation if the government does not drop the plan.
Lambi Tingbiragan, Omukilo Tingbiro, alternative Lambi Patpiro. Madukari Marangi, Konsak Lambi, the Masi Hanjan attempt to be Libasi Hantukpiu, Parzagi Lambi with Tokaraga Solabitin Savayabra, Masi Mailanama Authoritina, Honorary Minister, give me Mama Makada, High Konjunci Hantukpiu, Nasidagina Numit Humnigi Manunda, when a talk to Okumsu, Punjan Biu, Masi Punjan Ragadi, Nasidi Humnigi Matung Gadi, a coin Akanba, Paving Punjalani Lambi. Aduga milisal politiki office akoi cholonjan gani aduga mayalbi ban matam kakana ban torkani garmen sinasu pajamyang apamada thabuk tawbiu.
CADA in a press release has expressed their reservations about the Chief Minister's statement regarding export of country liquor of Manipur as a step to improve the economy of the state. They questioned the government about its plan to improve the economy of the state by manufacturing country liquors. CADA appealed for effective implementation of the Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991, Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act 1985, Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 to ensure an intoxicant-free society in the state. It's time for us to take a very short break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. Now, as part of Reserve Bank of India's Financial Literacy Week celebration from June 5th to 9th, Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited under the aegis of NABARD, Manipur Regional Office and RBI Manipur Regional Office held financial literacy and awareness camps at Parjin GPL at Kangpokpi and Langmedong GPL at Kakching. The camp will be held at Sikhong GPL at Thobal on June 8th and Changamdabi GPL in Yairipok on June 9th. Resource persons and experts from KVK Senapati, NCUI Lamfelpat, NABARD Imphal and RBI officials share their knowledge on financial plannings and small savings to the villagers. Chairman of Laibi village, T.H. Angkham Maring, has told media that NH 102 More Road will be blocked indefinitely from the midnight of June 21st in protest against non-supply of electricity for the last 2 months in Laibi village. The village is about 15 km from Kuten Thapi village in Tenupal district. He said Laibi Women's Union, Laibi Students Union and Laibi Village Authority will jointly block the NH 102 More Road. Home Guard Employees Welfare Association in a press release said if the government fails to implement the order issued by the Supreme Court regarding increase in the duty allowance of Home Guard personnel by June 20th, the association will resort to intense agitation by June 21st. Now, Sangai Band, one of the most popular orchestra groups in Manipur, celebrated its 5th foundation day at Kaishampat Laimajam Laika yesterday. Speaking at the event, Y. Surchandra stressed the need for a pension scheme for retired artists in the state. He said the government must consider the problems facing the artists. Parliamentary Secretary Home L. Susindra said, ban of musical and other performances during an issue in the state is a big problem for the artists.
When a professional will be Makoy is waiting, nobody knows that Lambi in a Chanchel music, Makoy am the Siena, Matin Pam Sam the Gale, Matin Pam was a Garamona, Matin Pam Neakanda, Akoyi, Laiba artist, Mam, Moinus Tambirini, Makoy is Makoy, Hingnabi Lambida, Wina, Pubumatanda, Akoino, Manipur, Bangumba, any program or so, say no my left there, say no my Jingle, Hibagi, I don't know that. Taina was a Adolum sum Taina was Dava, Masum Balkanosina, Maramorganda sum Masinje, Handareabo.
United People's Front Manipur in a press release said United People's Front and Artists Training Education Research Center will jointly observe the 17th death anniversary of Arambam Samarendra by organizing a 2-day patriotic song competition on June 9th and June 10th. Now, 1 army major from Churachandpur and 4 suspected terrorists were killed in an encounter in Nagaland's Mon district. 4 suspected terrorists and 1 major were killed, while 3 others were injured in an encounter that took place in Mon district. Official sources said the incident occurred near Oting village in Mon district between Assam Rifles and a group of Ulfa and NSCN Kaplang militants last midnight. Major David Manlum from Churachandpur was killed in the encounter while 3 soldiers sustained injuries. The injured soldier have been airlifted to Jorat in Assam for better treatment. The encounter took place at Lapa in Tizit Circle. Assam Rifle personnel raided Lapa at around 11 p.m. following information that cadres of NSCNK were moving in the area. The encounter continued for several hours. Loya Two-Wheelers Private Limited, a dealership under the brand Kanglasha was opened in Imphal today. The private limited was jointly formed in 2014 by a United States-based motorcycle company, International, LLC and India's Loya Auto. At the inauguration of the dealership held at Khoyathong DMC Road, company-made motorcycles Renegade Commando and Renegade Sports were displayed for the public. Now the sports news. Host Germany overpowered the Indian men's hockey team by 2-0 in an action-packed encounter to end its campaign at the Three Nations Invitational Tournament on a winning note last night. Germany had previously won 2-1 against Belgium, drew 2-2 with India and lost 2-5 to Belgium in their opening match. They finished with the 7 points. Belgium earned 6 points while India earned 4 points from their outings. Now, England defeated New Zealand by 87 runs to become the first team to qualify for the semi-finals of the ICC Champions Trophy match at Cardiff in England yesterday. Chasing an England's 311 runs target, New Zealand were all out on 223 and 44.3 overs. Sent to bat, England were all out for 310 and 49.3 overs. Joe Root was top scorer with 64 runs. Jose Butler remained not out on 61, A. Hales and contributed 56 and B. Stokes 48 runs. New Zealand's Milne and Anderson captured 3 wickets each. For Kiwis who failed to meet the target, Kane Williamson contributed maximum 87 runs, while Ross Taylor with 39 was the second highest scorer. For the hosts, Liam Plunkett bagged 4 wickets, spending 55 runs. Today in a Group B match, Pakistan is taking on South Africa at Edgbaston Cricket Ground in Birmingham. Before we wind up this bulletin, let's have a look at the headlines once again. Police seized tobacco products like Zarda, Kenny and Gutka worth Rs 12 lakh in Imphal. Open counselling held for posting of staff nurses and male health workers to ensure transparency in health sector. Minister Jayant Kumar asserts people of Manipur have always preserved and protected the traditions and cultures zealously. And 1 army major from Churachandpur and 4 suspected terrorists in an encounter in Nagaland's Mon district.